their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out at the 21. That's when they'll start the drive. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Try and muscle for the first down. Defense stops him right at the line there.
Interesting call here by the offense coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back. With the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the return. Behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. They'll run it to the right side. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Pat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
So it's third and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team on the field now. He gets it away. Directional kick with nice distance. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking a dangerous returner out of play here. The Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The Gators are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida.
Chris, remember in college football, it's just 1 foot down to be able to count for a touchdown. Does a great job towards the back line there. Doesn't go out of bounds. Goes up into the air and gets...
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And it's 7-0 after the BAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Hatchett.
A lot of orange up in there.
He's brought down at the
A lot of
6.
orange in there.
Better off moving him in the end zone for a touchback. And the Mickey Lions offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line.
Oh, good play.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows in the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Not much on that play, brought down short.
Well, not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. Can he make it to the marker? Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
I can go. You need to eat, bro. Block so I can get a fucking yard, dog. Man, I can't even turn that into inches.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it, enough for a first down. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the lead, Florida 7, Penn State 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Oh, my God, you wide open, brother.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the BAT is good. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Look at all that orange in there, boy.
Returner looking to create better field position. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start.
We try for real.
And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
First down loss sets up 2nd and long from the 11. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Trying to create here on the move. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield, but the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Oh, you got him away.
Tackle made after a big
you got him away.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. This offense is still clicking. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
They convert the BAT, so the lead is now 21. Now they get set to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 9 for a return and poor field position to start the drive. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice
Those
catch.
feet ain't even moving. He just zipped by like that. Like, look at that. Come on, man.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Here's the handoff. Taking maybe the 41. That's a nice game here, closer to midfield.
What a great job up front here getting this first down by this Penn State offense. And great combination over the years that we've seen in State College. The ability to run the football with an offensive line that can get that push and a big physical back that can be able to pick up those yards to get those first downs.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Oh, that one's picked off. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Anytime you see a defense sit back and cover two, the quarterback knows he's looking for short to intermediate throws. He's going to have to put something on it. It's not just the guys that are covering deep. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of so you drive that throw. Otherwise, you're going to see results like this, which are an interception.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Again, makes it second and medium. Pass not complete. After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. There's contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. That's a bullet over the middle. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here.
No pressure, bro. Like, what is that?
You go for it here. You
not even close.
Perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Play action here on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. crucial third down play right here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. On the run here. Lets it go. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Oh, he ran into each other.
Doesn't pay off.
Chris, what a clean shot here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
I love this.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play would stand. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? When he's got some space here. Heads out of bounds at the 44-yard line. The offense will take over there in good position. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. He flips it to the back across the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Should have been a pick.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets some space around the 30. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatchett. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to extend the play. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the single back takes the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
What? High for me? Of course not.
Here's the second down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. It always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Yeah,
The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10.
is that
They'll keep it on the ground with a counter play.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Moves left out of the
oh, how you do that?
Finds the tight end.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability, great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes a handoff.
Where you come
Gain
from?
is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
For what day? The whole time? Oh, because of black and gold.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Ball handed off. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, well, in that case.
The Nittany Lions looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal.
Come on, set.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Second and goal for the offense.
Get set.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
He didn't even try to tackle nobody.
That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Here comes the point after attempt. After the PAT, they trail 28-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin.
You ready to go to bed?
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. He'll hand it off. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
After the sack on first down, it's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He stays alive,
bro. What are y'all doing?
They got him. A sack with the defense. They'll take momentum into the final quarter of play.
Florida 28, Penn State 7.
Used to see it, bro. 62, you kind of trash, bro.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on third and very long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not fight at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. State offense is back out on the field. Play action here on first down. Fine time. Moving to his left. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down out at the 46.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play moves the ball all the way to the 32. Nittany Lions have first and 10 here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his second catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability, but they've taken him out of the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Running out of time in the pocket. The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Even though that was incomplete, that was a savvy play by the quarterback to escape the pocket and the pressure to avoid taking the sack.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. They're going to run it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter. A 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock. And you seal victory.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
2nd down after that previous play. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back.
Dang, boy.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And the single back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Defense is coming after. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's swarmed by the defense. The offense takes timeout with 26 seconds remaining.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope you're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now is